So today I decided to review Karma client because I really don't have much else to really do, so might as well just see if Karma is perfect to use on Hypixel or servers like MindMan in 2024. With that being said, the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to be on this page when you open Karma, and this is basically just where you want to start making your own config. So for aim assist, I'm just going to use all of this. For auto clicker, 16 CPS, blatant, no hit delay, break blocks, inventory, because it's Hypixel, you don't need much of anything. And for the reach, I use static mode 3.1 with none of these checks and 100% chance. Now for backtrack. Karma's backtrack seems to work better the lower it is. I don't really know why. It's just the way that I think Karma handles like backtrack. So with Karma's backtrack, you typically want a lower backtrack. It just feels way nicer to use if you ask me. And for the activation distance, I just decided to go with this. I don't really care, it's Hypixel. None of these checks enabled. Velocity, 70 horizontal, 100% vertical. You never want to change this no matter the server. 100% chance, normal mode, because it's Hypixel. Now for the movement tab, I'm actually going to use sprint reset, the no stop with these settings. I don't really know the best settings for this, so I just pretty much put it all to default. Now for macro, I'm not really going to use anything, but if you were to play Bed Wars or Sky Wars, you would want fast plays. So now that I have my config, I just decided to go ahead and get into a duel to show that Karma is actually not bad for Hypixel. It's not just like a practice server client. Now, one thing I did notice is the aim assist is like very touchy. That makes sense. It's like very high, if you ask me, and it just like always locks to the head. So, I mean, after this duel, I guess I'll see what I can do for that. It's probably just a settings issue. Do the same guy. I kind of like the name tags. I really do like the name tags, actually. I can actually feel the backtrack working perfectly. A low MS. This is why I'm saying low MS for backtrack is really good, actually, for Hypixel especially. Of course, he's just going to rod and run. He just won't die, of course. Okay, let's just crit him out in the corner, because why not? Okay, so with that being said, I'm actually going to try to fix my aim assist now. I guess I'll get him a few more clips of Hypixel duels, and then I'll probably move on to MindMan Club. You see, the backtrack, it really does feel good at moments, but other times, it's just like, you can feel the lag yourself. And like, that's obviously going to happen with backtrack, but it's like, I don't know, they're like really jittery, which, I mean, shit, it still gives me an advantage, don't get me wrong, so I could care less what it feels like. But as you can see, Karma feels like really good, actually. Yeah, after this duel, I'll go to MindMan Club. Okay, so now I actually have my MindMan Club config, which is basically my Hypixel config, except I just disabled the reach. I turned the auto clicker to 20 CPS legit mode, and I basically just turned on refill. Another thing I want to touch on with Karma that actually makes it very worth it in my opinion is the price. $50 lifetime, $20 for 3 months, and $10 for I think a month. I could be wrong. I don't really remember the monthly price. If it even is monthly, it could just be a week thing. I don't really remember, but I will put the prices up on screen. You can really see the backtrack just like lagging the player here. It sometimes feels good, like right now especially, and sometimes it feels like it just messes me up. But right now, it's a huge advantage. Like you can especially tell whenever I S-tap, is like how long it takes for like the combo to actually go through. And I think homie just gave up. Yeah, he just gave up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end this. But yeah, the price for Karma, it's honestly very affordable for what it does. It's screen share proof. It's perfectly fine for practice servers and HCF servers. The only thing is, if you want a good client for Hypixel that can do both somewhat blatant and closet cheating, I'd say your best bet is honestly Slinky. But yeah, Slinky is probably the best hybrid. I wouldn't even call it a hybrid. It's still just a ghost client with semi-blatant features. I wouldn't really call it a hybrid. What the fuck is happening? Okay. The main advantage of Karma, I would say, is obviously the affordable price and screen share. Like, if you need to bypass screen shares and you're on a budget, honestly, Karma is your best client probably. I mean, you could obviously buy Driplight monthly or weekly even. But if you want more of a long-term solution, like Karma for example, that'll be perfectly fine for you. But for the price of Karma and what it accomplishes with screen shares especially, I think it's very much worth the price. It seems like the backtrack is really good for first hits. I don't know how to explain it, it just feels very, very good. It's either Karma feels really good right now, or these players are just really ass. Okay, yeah, they're just bad. So the main takeaway from this video is Karma Client worth it? Honestly, yes. The price itself is a very good bargain for what you really need it for. Now, the main focus of Karma is to bypass screen shares. And if you're a practice player, HCF player who's on a budget, yeah, Karma Client's your best option probably. I will put the prices up on screen once again if you forgot what they were before. Karma Client's very budget friendly. However, the cons to Karma Client, it's still in beta. It's still very early access beta, and obviously there's going to be bugs. I'm not bashing anyone for that. It's not completely released yet, it's not polished, so obviously there's going to be bugs. Another good thing about Karma is the optimization. I'm recording high FPS right now, and yeah, 770 FPS, that's not terrible for the high FPS I record in. The main takeaway though is the frames feel really good, the responsiveness feels really good, the modules feel high quality, and you bypass SS. So if you're a practice player, this is perfect for you. Obviously you can use it on Hypixel too, but if you are mainly a Hypixel player and you don't care about screen sharing, I'd say Slinky is probably your best option. But yeah, that was my completely unbiased review on Karma Client in 2024. If you have any ideas of what you want me to review next, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Goodbye.